Hi folks, Dinah Bob here in a brand new park, Arborea Paleozoo. Arborea is the name of one of the medieval kingdoms of Sardinia. It's not the Mediterranean map because I wanted a plain and a bit of grasslands. So we'll just pretend. We're here in the guest arrival area. Back up a little bit. Yeah, literally standing on the pad. And we're going to head into the park. There is a lot of preliminary stuff here before you get to the animals. We're going to look to the right. You can see we have a cafe set up over there, so our guests can get something on arrival. And there'll be something over on this side eventually, but not just yet. So the main gates are ahead of us. You can see the name and the silhouettes of Manny to either side. And we're going to go in past the Flora gates. And you can see the area there that is for a vivarium animal, which is coming in the future. And on the right is guest services. And the entrance into the main part of the park is right ahead of us. So we're going to go through there. And on our left is a to be developed area. It would lead, I believe, to where certain facilities are available for the guests. And on the right is a before and after picture of what's happening in the Paleozoo. The skeleton is a workshop item. Slightly modified by me for its supports. And here we are at the park itself. And we're going to see the first of the structures going into the park. You can see it in the distance there. And we'll walk over to the first place where you can conceivably see animals. You can see the building on the far side of the habitat. It's very much an arid, almost deserty environment in there, but there were no animals to be seen. So we're going to see if we can come over here, maybe steal some binoculars. And yes, there they are. I went with the most colorful of the Oviraptor skins for this animal, just because I could. This portion of the habitat has both Protoceratops and Oviraptor. For that nice species bonus, since they both come from the same area. Oviraptor Velociraptor has gotten a bad rap since it was originally discovered apparently predating on a nest of Protoceratops eggs, or at least that's what they thought at the time. We now know that what it was doing was apparently guarding its own nest, or brooding its own nest. Those eggs are Oviraptor eggs, not Protoceratops. But since they were the first dinosaur eggs found and recognized as such, nobody knew quite what to make of them. And Protoceratops is extremely common in the formation. So they went with Occam's razor, which turned out to be wrong in this case. The simplest solution, the most common animal, most likely to produce eggs? Not correct. So the sculpture here at the Djadochta, I'm going to mumble my way through that. Anyway, this formation, it comes from this formation of a Protoceratops and a Velociraptor, apparently engaged in combat. And so we can go inside the building, take advantage of the fact that guests can go through doors. And we find we have a glass covered area with views into the indoor portions of the habitats for the animals. Silhouettes on the walls and good views into their own glass topped enclosures. I wanted to make sure there was plenty of space inside for these animals, given that they are desert/arid animals. And this environment is not. It would be good for them to have plenty of room to move around while the weather is bad. And on the back wall, there is a Meet the Animals area. Not something we can actually do in the game, but it is implied here that our keepers could bring animals out and introduce them to the guests and raise awareness about the animals themselves. And a look inside at the Velociraptor side of the building. I guess everybody's outside right now, because I'm sure not seeing them in here. So I guess if we want to see Velociraptor, we're going to have to go outside. I put the donation boxes into the wall because they're very large and awkward, it seems to me, compared to the things I've usually seen in zoos. So here's the outdoor viewing for Velociraptor, and we're going to do the same thing with the binoculars, see if we can catch some. And I've taken advantage to give the animals some of the new enrichment food items, and they have paleoflora because that's a thing now, and they're very happy in here. We've got 2 pairs of Velociraptors right now. They do seem to pair up. They will be set up to breed. They have breeding areas in the back. I made the assumption that these animals would like quiet and undisturbed breeding areas, so I made sure they were in the back of the habitat, where it's basically just keeper staff and special tours that might show up there. So let's pop up and get a look at the overall layout. You can see I've done some isolation work for the viewing areas. The areas in the back, you can see I learned the hard way that I put the the Oviraptor nests too close to the Protoceratops nests, and I caught an Oviraptor threatening the Protoceratops that was threatening it for getting too close to the nest. So you see that little bump out middle screen top, and that's an addition I had to add for the Oviraptors to give them more space to get them away from those ornery Protoceratops. And so far it's working out well. We have babies in that part of the exhibit. So it's animal viewing time, and start with Velociraptor. Now this is a sandbox park, by the way, so I'm not worrying about money. I'm just building what's interesting. Next time I think I will be adding another dinosaur from Asia, and this park will be intermittent because, as you can probably tell from what you've been looking at, I spent a lot of time building, and that seems to be par for the course for what I'm doing in this park. And it would be a bit of a strain to get this level of stuff out every week. So when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, and it works well. And if that doesn't happen, then I don't want to miss getting a regular video up. So we'll be alternating between Arborea and the McKellar Station Park for a while, till they're built out. I do have most of the gameplay features functioning in this park, except of course for the money. Okay, just run up there and then turn around and run back. Why not? They do seem to like running around in their habitat here. And now we have Oviraptor. This actually is our first baby born in the zoo. And very yellow. A significant skew from the regular coloration. I put the enrichment item there up on a raised area in the portion of the habitat, and they like to go up there and do their thing and occasionally defy gravity. but you know, all par for the course for video games. You can see facilities in the back there, some test work I was doing for mud banks, and Oviraptors just run around doing their thing. The other animal, as I mentioned, is Protoceratops. One of the later ceratopsians, despite its relatively primitive, well, primitives are not the approved word these days, basal appearance. So apparently this kind of build for these guys was pretty successful, at least in some areas of the world, and very persistent for a long time. So they also have babies, as you have seen, not just the big old bull here. Who clearly acts like he owns the place. And that's pretty much it for today's video. A little bit more animal pictures to look at, and I will be signing off. A lot of the most recent videos, and I think this one too, are coming out while I'm traveling. So if I don't respond to any comments immediately, bear with me please, but do make them. It's excuse me, it's very encouraging to get them. And if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do that, and drop a like. Everything helps more people to see these parks. Till next time, be kind to each other out there, and take care. I hope to see you in another video soon. Bye now.